Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got MP. Davis is out there with Derek Lively. And there's Christie, and it's Marshall in at the 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jones, the pass to White. He kicks to Vucevic. Jones with it. Now defended by MP. Jones uses the glass to finish the layup. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Right wing. Christie the pass to MP. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Marshall. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Marshall's got the lead up to 10 now for Dallas. Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Dosunmu with it. Davis is on it. Dosunmu's shot is off. Dallas shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Christie kicks to MP. Pass to Marshall. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Jones in the post. Can't connect from short range.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's Vucevic. White looking around. Back to Vucevic. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vooch setting a solid screen that gets things going.
Passes to Christie. Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 5. 3, Marshall. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Marshall's got 15.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Jones against MP. Jones the pass to Dosunmu. High post Vucevic. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Celtics. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Mavericks, they've just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team. And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
There's the pass to Christie. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
White the pass to Dosunmu. And Davis sends it back.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
Out to the right wing. Now, here's Marshall. Defended by Dosunmu. And he makes that one.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bulls trail by 17. Jones with it. 17 points in his last outing. There's the triple. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. MP dishes to Davis. Back to MP. Christie against White. 6 on the shot clock. Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vooch, showing how effective he can be on D.
And there's the bucket from Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 7 points.
No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Back to MP. Now Marshall. He's got 17. Shoots over Dosunmu. Marshall gets the bucket. Marshall's got 13 points now in the quarter.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
To the paint. Here's Dosunmu. The Mavericks pull it in.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
To the inside. And Davis with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight. Jones against MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
MP passes to Lively. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Exum's checked in, and the Bulls making a change also. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Trey Jones. Here's Davis. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's White. Got a piece of it. MP deciding where to go with it. Here's Marshall. Great D that time from Vucevic. Bulls trail by 18. Inside, here's Dosunmu. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude. White against MP. Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic down low. Great D that time from Davis.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
MP finds Davis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. Pass to Vucevic. Buzelis with the ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. MP, great pass to set up the lay-in. Exum's got his first bucket of the night.
Nice possession. MP giving him a look there.
For three. And it's White missing. And it's Exum with the ball, who will bring it up for the Mavericks. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
Offensive rebound. Here's Vucevic. Great D that time from Davis.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Count it.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Chicago calls timeout. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? Certainly.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Mavericks, 82. The ball, 52.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, with the double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. The guard set is Giddey and White. Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. MP kicks to Marshall. Over Giddey. Marshall can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Buzelis, no one around him. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up and banks it in. Vucevic has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bulls.
Getting physical on the glass and getting a bucket, that's what Vuce does.
Here's Irving. Rebounded by Vucevic. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the middle, here's Giddey. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Here's Marshall. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Giddey with it, guarded now by Marshall. Giddey, no good. Dallas has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. And Davis puts it in.
A premier player in this league, Davis with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
From downtown, and it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Marshall dishes to Davis. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. Davis has got 26.
In case you haven't been watching his entire career, it is tough to contain Davis when he is on a roll. He's got a physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
MP kicks to Irving. Over Giddey. Tries again. And it's Lively laying it in. Lively's got 6.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Irving against Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. And the Bulls another three.
Oh, smart pass there, setting up Buzelis in a position to cash in.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. To the inside, White. And that one, good. 14 points for him.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
On the wing, Davis. Good on the bucket. Davis has got 30.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Giddey against Irving. It's Giddey with the drive. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Exum, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Pass to Buzelis. Out to White. Launches it. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
This is his second three this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Here's Marshall. Lays it up off the glass. Marshall's got 25 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Puts it up from 12. Jones, no luck. And here's Marshall will bring it up for Dallas. Dishes it to MP. Out to the right wing. Here's Exum. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Exum. Davis has got 12 points here in the second half.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Jones with it. Now defended by MP. And it's White missing. Dallas has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Irving passes to Marshall. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
His passing has always been a staple of his career. Not too many are better at dishing than Kyrie.
Passes it to White. Vucevic up top. He's guarded by Davis. And Davis sends it back. MP right side. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 36. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
And Davis throws it down.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Giddey, guarded closely. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A different look for Dallas. Daniel Gafford comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's P.J. Washington in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Bulls, Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. And it's Jalen Smith in for Josh Giddey. MP passes to Marshall. Chicago grabs the miss. Over to the wing. Here's Buzelis. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And Marshall kicks to MP. Out left to the wing. Washington inside. He's against Smith, and it's Washington missing. Well, Chicago has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Jones, the pass to Smith. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Tipped away. Smith with it. Guarded now by Marshall. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks,
week, it's our NBA 2K TV award show.
That's right. We are recognizing those of you that stand out in various ways in NBA 2K25.
And for this special episode, we'll have some extra 2K TV interactive questions, so that means chances for you to earn some VC.
We'll see you then. Enjoy the game.
Big D, Dallas, Texas, the location for the Suns. An offensive force, Devin Booker leading the way for his club as they prepare to get down to business at the American Airlines Arena. Suns, Mavs, it's next, right after this. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the five for the Suns. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Dunn in at the three. And for the Mavericks, Anthony Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then it's MP. And it's Irving in at the one spot. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Booker against Irving. From deep. Mavericks with the rebound. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns. Came out with a victory.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Durant finds Plumlee. An easy two on the layup.
That's the ability to see the game a step forward. Durant has it and makes his teammate look good.
Out to the right wing. Outside Irving. On the wing, Davis. And it's going to be a three. Second call.
Phoenix ball.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Beal. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Puts it up from 17. The offensive rebound. Booker can't get it to go. And Dallas with possession. Well, they put up a nice win against Chicago last time out.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game. Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Pass to Marshall. Back to MP. Dallas no good that time either. The Suns have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Stolen by Davis. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. And Davis slams it home.
Just outworking everyone on the floor. Davis flexing all of his abilities on that play.
Irving against Booker. Pulls it in from the elbow. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
MP looking around. 5 to shoot. And the Mavericks, another 3.
That's big-time mental strength right there from MP. Guys in your space, don't let it deter you.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, after getting swept in the first round last season, everyone around the league had a sense that changes were coming in Phoenix, and now a new coaching staff led by Arizona native Mike Budenholzer, but also finally getting point guards in Tyus Jones and Monte Morris on value deals. They aim to do better this season, and guys, they have that talent with the big three of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Brad Beal.
Looking for a bit of redemption. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And so it's Dallas with it. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Marshall. Back to MP. Pass to Irving. There's the triple. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Suns trail by 4. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
MP against Booker. MP, the pass to Marshall. MP outside. Back to Davis. Two shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Even facing good defense, Davis can make it look easy.
Booker against MP. Beal outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And it's Irving off the drive. Bradley Beal puts it in.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
We call that the ultimate high percentage look for one of the most efficient scorers ever. KD in the house.
On the wing, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Durant. In the game against Miami, very impressive. For three, Booker. Davis with a rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after him.
Here's Irving. That one's good for two. Irving's got 5 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Plumlee passes to Durant. Back to Plumlee. Pass to Dunn. Knocked away. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
That's on Derek Lively. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Now here's Irving. He picked up 10 in his last game. MP, the pass to Lively. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. They trail by 6. Pass to Plumlee. Beal outside. The three is up. Drills it from deep.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Let's send it to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Jason Kidd. Allie?
We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous. I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you."
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Booker fires from way outside. Mavericks with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Now Irving. 5 points in the game. Good on the bucket. Irving's got 7.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Phoenix calls timeout. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Marshall. And it's Klay Thompson in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Richards. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. The Mavericks lead by 7. To the paint. Here's Gafford. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Dallas shooting their first free throw of the night here. That free throw good from Gafford.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
Jones, his shot is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Back to MP. Pass to Thompson. On the wing, Davis. 6 to shoot. Here's Washington. Launches it. Richards pulls it in. Here's Jones. 14 points for him last game against Miami. O'Neal passes to Richards. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Thompson right side. MP up top, defended by Jones. Davis, the pass to MP. Washington outside. From deep. He drops it from range. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Allen, the pass to O'Neal. Up top, Richards. He's guarded by Gafford. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Daniel Gafford on top.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
And Dallas making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Back to MP. Pass to Dinwiddie. To the middle. MP, the pass to Dinwiddie. And there's a 3-second violation. Exum's checked in for MP.
The lineup for your Mavericks, Dante Exum.
It's going with a whole new group out there. Outside for Booker. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Oh, the slam! Get up, Devin!
You can see when a guy like Devin Booker sees a lane to the rim, he's going to exploit it.
Devin Booker is a 2-guard, Doris. What's Book do that makes him special at that position?
I mean, so many things in terms of his skill. He's an elite shooter. He has become an excellent decision maker. He can get to the mid-range. He's a 3-level scorer. There's so many things. But my favorite thing is watching this guy in an NBA Finals play with a broken nose, be hit repeatedly, and never flinch. His toughness and competitive edge is always there nightly, and I love that.
And so in the game for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Mason Plumlee out there with Kevin Durant, and it's done in at the 3. Here's Booker after the basket by Dallas. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Pass to Marshall. Back to MP. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. There's Davis with the 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Davis has got 13 points in this quarter. Suns trail by 16. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Booker finds Beal. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back to Irving. Booker with the defensive effort.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Dunn outside. Here's Beal. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Irving's got his 4th rebound in this one.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Suns trail by 18. Outside Booker. It's Beal on the wing. Over Irving. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Irving against Booker. And he's going for the oop here. And then Beal with the dunk.
What a beautiful connection there. Beal showing off the hang time.
Irving, the pass to MP. And here's Lively. Irving looking around. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And so Beal will bring it up for the Suns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is how Bradley Beal just makes it impossible to guard him. 3-level scorer. This time he goes to the inside game.
Outside Irving. On the wing, Davis. Guarded by Durant. Clock at 6. MP against Beal. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Now here's Booker. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
Irving finds MP. On the wing, Davis. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Suns trail by 15. Here's Booker. Lively grabs a miss.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Pass to Irving. MP against Beal. On the wing, Davis. Inside, and it's stolen by Plumlee. Dunn outside. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Irving, the pass to MP. Outside Irving. Fires from deep. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Now here's Booker. Give him 8 points now. Marshall passes to MP. Back to Marshall. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Now here's Booker. Outside Durant. Over Washington. Durant, no good. Here's Dallas now. They're on a 17-7 run. And Irving with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Booker, the pass to Allen. Back to Booker. To the inside. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Irving. Bowl, he's checked in for Phoenix. Well, Phoenix is shooting around 33%, not the best offensive efficiency. Pass to Bowl. Now Durant. Down low. Here's Richards. Misses from short range.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Gafford's got 5 now.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.